Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
The threat of severe weather hanging over southeastern Michigan right now. Damaging winds will be the main concern with this, but isolated tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Thanks for joining us here at noon, everybody. I'm Jason Colthorpe.
And I'm Rhonda Walker. In the last 5 minutes, the National Weather Service just issued a severe thunderstorm watch for most of Metro Detroit. The forewarned weather team has been tracking this system for us for the last few days now, and now it's set to arrive in a few hours.
Yeah, you could kind of see it on that Ann Arbor Skycam, getting a little dicey out there. Let's get to Ashley, who's timing it all out.
Yeah, definitely over the last hour or so, if you look out west, you'll see the darker clouds moving in. Severe thunderstorm watch encompasses all of southeastern Michigan, currently in effect until 7 o'clock this evening. Now, we know that window of the broken line that's going to move through our area west to east will be about 2 to 7 p.m. So we're still a couple hours out from that making its way into southeastern Michigan, but we're already seeing the onset of these severe storms on the west side of the state. So several lightning strikes coming off of Lake Michigan, pushing into the Grand Rapids area and a little farther south into South Haven. This is the region that currently has severe thunderstorm warnings. So that will head our way once again around 40 miles per hour. We're drying out from some earlier rain showers that we had. So a look at exact track 4D. Dry as we speak. That won't be the case, though, as we head into the afternoon. So breaking down the severe threat, if you were with us early this morning, the slight risk, level 2, was from about I-69 southward. We've even extended that slight risk up into the thumb and throughout mid-Michigan. So we're all under that risk where we could see gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Large hail will be possible up to about 1 inch in diameter. We can't rule out some isolated flooding, given that we'll pick up about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rainfall throughout the day. And then some isolated tornadoes will be possible this afternoon just because some of these cells could create some rotation in the atmosphere. 66 degrees right now in Detroit, 63 in Howell. We're just shy of 60 in Pontiac and just shy of 70 in Monroe with southeasterly winds out there. So as we map out the rest of your afternoon, anticipate a lot of rain and those storms rolling through for your evening drive. Will top out right around 70. So now's the time to download our forewarned weather app if you haven't done so already. You'll get these severe weather alerts sent straight to your phone, and you can track all the inclement weather on radar as well in the palm of your hand.
Right, Ashley. In exactly 100 days, more than 10,000 athletes and tens of thousands of spectators will converge on Paris for the start of the Olympic Games. A 16-day extravaganza that marks the first time the City of Lights has hosted the World Sports Festival in a century. Keir Simmons reports from Paris.
The Olympic flame en route from Greece to Paris. Just 100 days from the City of Lights' first Olympics in 100 years. And now a first glimpse of the stunning venues built at some of the city's most famous sites.
Oh my goodness, it's incredible.
Under the Eiffel Tower, NBC News shown around the beach volleyball.
This is exciting. I mean, to actually see it like this, you get a really a feeling for how it's going to be.
Yeah, indeed, it is really exciting. You can almost feel the atmosphere of the 13,000 people.
The centerpiece set to be the River Seine, hosting the opening ceremony. This week, President Macron saying for the first time that France has backup locations planned if security threats arise. Now, many Olympic locations visible from a riverboat or bateau mouche. My guide, Paris podcaster Oliver G.
This is where it's all going to happen. This is the Pont Alexandre III, a really famous bridge, and on both sides we're going to be having Olympic events.
That side and this side?
Both.
Wow.
In total, there are 24 venues scattered in and around Paris. In the Place de la Concorde, skateboarding, and for the first time, breakdancing. At Les Invalides, archery. In the Grand Palais, taekwondo and fencing. While just 9 miles outside Paris, the spectacular Chateau de Versailles, home of Louis XIV, who had a passion for horses, will stage the Olympic equestrian events.
There will be a beautiful perspective on the Grand Canal and with a backdrop with the Chateau de Versailles.
Up to 40,000 spectators will watch competing riders encircle the magnificent golden fountains. Then a different kind of gold. At a French jewellery house, the Paris 2024 medals, set with tiny fragments of the Eiffel Tower and encased in bespoke Louis Vuitton trunks. Heightened security means every apartment overlooking events will be searched.
Your Parisian apartment.
Boston native Susan Godden shows us around her magnificent Paris home.
Look at this.
She has volunteered to greet athletes when the games begin.
It's such a beautiful city, and I want everyone that comes here to have a wonderful experience and walk away, fall in love with it like I have.
All right, Keir Simmons with that report. Local 4, of course, your Olympic station right here at home. We're bringing you all the action as it happens. Devin and Nick reporting live from Paris starting in July.
Can't get here soon enough. Long deadlock is now broken, with Michigan Democrats winning 2 state house elections. The state house was tied since November. In the 13th district, which covers Warren and a part of Detroit, Democrat Mai Song, she won the special election over Republican Roger Singer. Over in the 25th district, which contains the cities of Wayne and Westland, Democrat Peter Herzberg defeated Republican Josh Powell. Next, lawmakers are expected to focus on the state budget Governor Whitmer proposed in her State of the State address.
Mayor Mike Duggan set to give his 11th State of the City address tonight. This year's theme is Every Neighborhood Has a Future. Mayor Duggan delivering his address at Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Detroit. That starts at 7 p.m. We'll be streaming it for you all the way through if you'd like to watch it live on Local 4 Plus and at clickondetroit.com.
Now to a story that'll have you shaking your head. A man charged in a shooting at a Southfield Chipotle over a food order is due in court today. Police say that 32-year-old Aaron Brown got upset with a female employee after he didn't get enough extra guacamole. Surveillance video shows other employees take her into the kitchen, and then Brown comes around the counter to help himself to more food. Police say another employee knocked that food out of Brown's hands. A fight started, and police say that Brown then pulled out his gun and shot the 21-year-old worker in the knee. Brown faces several charges, including assault. The Michigan Senate is expected to vote on a bill today that could help prepare school officials in the event of a cardiac emergency.
Under that legislation, at least one automated external defibrillator, or AED, would be required in every school, along with guidance on how to use it. It would also require all coaches to get CPR training like what you're seeing here and learn to use that AED. The set of bills already passed in the House. A vote expected here in the Senate around 12:30. We'll keep you up to speed on what happens.
Happening tonight, MDOT is hosting a public meeting to discuss its projects and its plans for Ford Road in Canton Township. The project is currently scheduled for 2028 with utility work beginning in 2027. The goal is to rebuild all of Ford Road between Sheldon and I-275, including rebuilding boulevards to eliminate left turns. It's happening tonight between 4 and 6 p.m. at Summit on the Park. April is Donate Life Month, and when a loved one donates their organs, their family is given a comfort blanket.
Now, these blankets are made by volunteers, and they're often the last thing to touch someone before they do donate those organs, so it becomes a valuable keepsake for families. The blankets were started by the Michigan Donor Family Council. They are given to Gift of Life Michigan, and they need more of them.
So you can help us go for it and create comfort blankets with us. And it's a comfort blanket making event. That's right. You can come and help us make these on Tuesday, April 30th from 12 p.m. until 6 p.m. at the Henry Ford Centennial Library in Dearborn. You must pre-register to attend, and you can do that on our website at clickondetroit.com, so you can grab a friend or a loved one and help us go for it.